Good afternoon, Justin, Equine Edge, Gulfstream Park mandatory pick six right now. They're post dragging pool about 550,000. I thought it would jump on real quick. I'm just playing a $56 ticket. I will also play some cheap pick fours here. It's a tough sequence. So let's hit it because they're about to load. If you have interest, I'm taking the one here with speed up front. I think it could get loose on the dirt. I thought you had to kind of then decide between the one, two, and three. I'm just using two of them. The one, back them up, comes from much tougher for Pleza on the dirt. I think could send and be gone. If somebody can sit, maybe it's Marab for Mauerback. They won last out, first off the claim, comes right back. This race was tough for me, and if I was going to go much more than two, I was going to have to start spreading. So I'm trying to go, start it off here fairly narrow. You can see a massive morning line angle there on the five from a value perspective, but let's keep going because they're going to load here shortly. They are post dragging, tough 8 furlong on the turf, but I do think Zaya Sibiario for D'Angelo second time out, 10-point GSR increase. The SOR drops on the turf, could wire the field on the turf. Legit has a shot. Coach Kane also ran well for Cassie, first time out, now returns here. It didn't necessarily, source doesn't have speed, so gonna have to break well, and then be able to come off the pace if they come back. But that's where the four maybe has a shot from that perspective. And then I thought, a horse like Surcross Traffic, if you're an E user, it is 10% to win first time starter. Definitely going to throw in as a bomb at a price. You don't see a lot here, but the system's picking this horse up. And on the race sim, it doesn't run I mean, it runs a fine race, right? So, the 6 and 7 were the ones that, or sorry, the 6 was a horse I cut for Costco Bincone, just mainly because the surface. I wasn't sure the GSR drops. Then have a price and escape from home. So still post dragging about 600,000 in the pool. Let's talk first single. If I don't single any moment here, then I'm having a massively spread. So my ticket get too expensive. So double single any moment. I think the Tapeta speeds holding is my biggest thing, and that's both my angles on both of my singles. You can see any moment they're right at the top of the stretch, and they do on the race sim come over the top. But I think speed's going to hold, and I think Miggy for Cazares off the claim. She does great, 19%. One in a 52 here on the lead, one easy and one back here in a 54. So I think can wire the field going 5. And so let's keep going. I thought that race 10 and race 8 were two of the toughest, I thought, races on the sequence. You could see from a win percent EE. I didn't trust here in the turf sprint. There's so much speed. And I worry a little bit about that for Love Actually, just one last out. I think Travel Happy's who I had on top comes from tougher for Jackson and Miggy and ran really well there. Try stock the pace. And then here's my other single. They're about to go here. Battle of Dover on the front end. Going 2 turns here. There's no speed in this race. And I think you look, Edwin G going to go send and try to wire him going 2 turns. So that's the way I saw it. Again, race 10's tough. So I spread there. But good luck if you're playing. They're about to go. Again, I like the pick 4 as well for cheap if you have interest there. I think it could pay good. It's a tough sequence, but good luck. I'll be back to the concerts. We watched Jason Aldean on Friday and last night Dierks Bentley. So one more tonight. I think Bailey Zimmerman closing, but 1.2 million in the pool. It's a good one. Good luck, all. Chat soon.